windy here as there's a line of severe thunderstorms going through, and you can probably, if you're watching the video stream on YouTube or Facebook, you probably see the smoke in the background. There is a significant wildfire that started yesterday up in North Fork Canyon, so you'll see that quite a bit in the background. It looks like good first week matchups as they were able to, Lander was able to defeat the Green River Wolves in a considerable amount, I think 43-12, and
Hello, everyone, and it's time for Wyoming High School football on a Friday night. Hey, heading into action in Week 2, we've got some standings. In Class 4A, there's 3 undefeated teams. Casper Kelly Walsh, they're 2-0. Rock Springs is 2-0, and Sheridan is 2-0. At 1-1, 4 teams in Class 4A. Campbell County, Cheyenne East, Casper Natrona, and Thunder Basin, all at 1-1 overall. Cheyenne Central, Cheyenne South, and Laramie, well, they've opened the season with 2 straight losses. They're all 3, 0-2. In Class 3A in the east side, it's Buffalo 1-0, Douglas 1-0, Lander 1-0, Worland 0-1, and Rollins and Riverton at 0-2. In the Class 3A West Division, it's Evanston, Jackson, and Powell, all 2-0 on the season. Of course, Riverton plays Evanston tonight, and Lander plays Powell. Cody is 1-0, Star Valley 1-1, and Green River 0-1. In Class 2A, well, Thermopolis is 0-1 after forfeiting their first game of the year due to issues with COVID. In Class 1A, Shoshone is 1-0, Wind River is 1-0, St. Stephen's is 0-1. That one came by forfeit, and Wyoming Indian is 0-1. And Class 1A, 6-man, DuBois is 1-0 on the season. This is your prep report. I'm Cody Beers. And here's the matchups going into Week 2. In Class 4A, Campbell County at Cheyenne East, 7 p.m. Kelly Walsh at Rock Springs, 6 p.m. Natrona at Laramie, 6 p.m. Sheridan at Cheyenne Central, 6 p.m. Thunder Basin at Cheyenne South, 6 p.m. In Class 3A, Cody at Worland, 7 p.m. Green River at Buffalo, 7 p.m. Powell at Lander. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff, and you can listen to that one on 93.1 FM, and it'll be on KFCW's Facebook page and streamed live. Riverton at Evanston, 7 p.m. That one, 93.9 FM. It'll be streamed at WyoToday at Facebook and WyoToday at YouTube. Class 2A, Bighorn at Wheatland, 6 p.m. Burns and Tongue River, they've already played, 2 p.m. start. Cokeville at Lyman, 11 a.m. start. Kimmer at Pinedale, 7 p.m. Lovell at Mountain View, 4 p.m. Torrington at Glen Rock, that one at 7 p.m. And Thermopolis at Big Piney, that one's been postponed to October 19th due to issues in Thermopolis with COVID. Class 1A 9-man, Grable at Wind River, 7 p.m. start. Lusk at Pine Bluff, 7 p.m. Saratoga at Moorcroft, 2 p.m. Shoshone at Rocky Mountain, 6 p.m. Southeast at Lingle, 7 p.m. And Wright at Wyoming Indian, 6 p.m. In Class 1A 6-man, Encampment at Snake River, 4 p.m. Midwest at Dubois, that one's over. That was a 2 p.m. start. Interstate battles, Belfouche, South Dakota at Douglas, 6 p.m. Jackson at Pocatello, Idaho, 7 p.m. And Rollins at Moffat County, Colorado, 7 p.m. start. Sugar Salem, Idaho, well, they travel to Star Valley. That one's a 7 p.m. start. Tomorrow, September 11th, Class 1A 9-man, Riverside at St. Stephen's at 1 p.m., Burlington at Farson, 1 p.m., and Meeteetse at KC at 1 p.m. Interclass play tomorrow, Cheyenne Central JV at Guernsey Sunrise. That's a 2 p.m. start, and Hannah takes on the Cheyenne East sophomores at noon. I'm Cody Beers with the Wyoming Prep Report. Hey, get out there, support your local high school. It's all about football on a Friday. It's time to talk Wyoming Cowboys football. This Saturday, Wyoming and Northern Illinois both bring 1-0 records into this game in DeKalb, Illinois. The game will be broadcast on radio over the Cowboy Sports Network, 93.9 here in Riverton, and it will be televised on ESPN+. Kickoff time, 11:30 a.m. Both the Wyoming Cowboys and Northern Illinois Huskies are coming off thrilling victories as their 2021 season openers took place last week. Wyoming defeated Montana State 19-16 in Laramie. The Cowboys' winning touchdown came on an 8-play, 75-yard scoring drive that culminated with 47 seconds remaining in the game. NIU captured an exciting road win at Georgia Tech by a score of 22-21 and a 2-point conversion. This Saturday, the Cowboys, well, they're in DeKalb, Illinois, and they'll face the Huskies in a game kicking off at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Wyoming scored 16 of its 19 points in the fourth quarter against Montana State, with scoring drives of 52, 67, and 75 yards. The Cowboys' winning touchdown was a one-handed thriller, a 21-yard pass from Sean Chambers to tight end Trayton Welch down the middle of the field. It was really a spectacular one-handed catch with a Montana State defender right on top of him. Northern Illinois wide receiver Tyrese Ritchie made a diving catch of a 2-point conversion with 38 seconds to play to give the Huskies their 22-21 win over Georgia Tech Saturday night in Atlanta. The 2-point conversion came after a 3-yard touchdown pass from Michigan State transfer quarterback Rocky Lombardi. There are 7 players on the Wyoming roster who hail from the state of Illinois, including starters Xavier Valladay at running back, Keon Blankenbaker at nickelback, C.J. Colton at cornerback, and Jalen Pate at defensive end. The Wyoming Cowboys and Northern Illinois Huskies will meet for only the second time in history when they face off this Saturday in Illinois. The first meeting between the two teams was September 3rd, 2016, in a classic that resulted in a Wyoming 40-34 triple overtime thriller. That 2016 meeting was the coming out party for Wyoming sophomore quarterback Josh Allen, who scored the winning touchdown on an amazing scramble in the third overtime. In that first meeting, kickoff was set for 8:37 p.m. in Laramie, but thunderstorms forced about a 2-hour delay prior to the opening kickoff. The kickoff was delayed until 10:20 p.m., which made it the latest kickoff in Wyoming football history. The game ended at 2:34 a.m. Sunday morning, making it the latest finish in a game in Cowboy history. It's one of the amazing memory-filled experiences in the history of the quarterback we know as Josh Allen. In the third overtime, the Cowboy defense held the Huskies on their final series of the contest. During the Cowboys' final possession, on a 3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line, Allen scrambled out of the pocket to his right, then swung all the way back to the left side of the field and after avoiding several defenders, he dove into the end zone for the winning touchdown, giving the Pokes a 40-34 victory. Allen ended the night with 315 yards of total offense, 2 touchdown passes, and his game-winning rushing touchdown. Wyoming is 8-4 all-time against teams from the Mid-American Conference, and they play 2 of them this year. First, Northern Illinois on Saturday, and next Saturday in Laramie. It'll be the defending Mid-American Conference champions, Ball State, coming into Laramie. Ball State is the defending Mid-American Conference champion. Hey, if you can't attend Saturday's game in DeKalb, Illinois, remember, every game's on the Cowboy Sports Network, 93.9 FM here in Riverton. Go Cowboys, 11:30 a.m. Saturday. It's Wyoming and the Northern Illinois Huskies on the Wind River Radio Network.
We're visiting now with the Powell Panthers head coach, Chase Kistler. And, Coach, how's your team looking so far after 2 games?
You know, they're looking great. They've been practicing hard, good energy, good attitude. So each week we've kind of improved one week to the other. So, you know, that's really you can all ask for from a coach is just keep on getting better each week.
Well, you've inherited a pretty good program there at Powell, and you have, I think, something like 4 or 5 straight wins over Lander right now. Any change in your program? You still going to be a good running team?
Well, you know, we always try to pride ourselves on our run game, especially in Wyoming high school football. Running the ball is really important in bad weather, and so we really pride ourselves on the run. You know, I've been here, going on 15 years. I've been a part of Panther football, and it's always been a very physical, run-oriented team, and we try to keep that pride in the run game going.
Okay, you have a new young quarterback this year.
We do. Jet Schwan is stepping in. He's been playing quarterback his entire life. He's done really well the first 2 weeks. He's stayed very calm and poised, and he makes good decisions. He's performing really well for us.
Who are some of the players we should watch in tonight's game against Lander Valley?
Well, you know, you always got to talk about Torrin Graham at linebacker and fullback. He's a very physical. He's a well-disciplined kid. Plays hard, great motor. Up front, you got some veteran linemen returning, and Lane Schrammick and Sheldon Shootman and Carson Lamb. And then we know we've got Sam Whitlock and Zach Ratcliffe that on the playing tight end, running back, X and Z. And then at tailback, you know, you have Reed Smith, who's a returner. So all guys are very important to our team. They've been great leaders, good players for us this year.
How many returning players do you have from last year's 9-win team?
Linemen, we have 3 returning offensive linemen from last year's team, and then defensive-wise, pretty much our front 4 across the board are all returners. Whether they played, you know, they might have played like a tackle last year, and this year they're playing an end, or you know, vice versa. But pretty veteran line on both sides of the ball. Any
injuries to speak of on your team?
No injuries yet. We've had, you know, the quarantine stuff kind of goes to our team, which I think every team battles every week. But luckily, we've stayed injury-free and relatively healthy for the first 3 weeks of practice and 4 weeks.
Okay, and what do you expect from Lander tonight in this game?
Well, I know they're going to be well coached. They're going to be a physical team as well. And watching them on film, they look very, you know, they look comfortable. They look very veteran both sides of the ball. They've got some great athletes. Their quarterback is got good poise in the pocket. He makes good decisions. They got some speed on the outside. Their linebacker cores look pretty speedy, and their corners, you know, I recognize a couple names from last year. So I anticipate Lander is going to be a very veteran team this year. I think not a lot was said about them in the preseason, but after watching them on film, I think they're going to turn some heads.
Okay, Coach Chase Kistler of the Powell Panthers, thank you for the interview, and we'll see you tonight at Bill Bush Stadium.
Yes, thank you very much, and see you tonight.
With me right now is head coach of the Lander Tigers, John Scott. And John, how's the week of practice been this week?
Ernie, I think we've had a good week. The kids have a pretty good focus about them. They're very much aware, of the importance of what this game holds. It doesn't really figure into conference, but it figures into confidence. And, Powell's had our number the last two years. And I think, this is a big challenge for us, and coming out of it with some confidence is going to be real important for us.
Now, your game against Green River, you scored a lot of points in that game. Do you think the team might be overconfident?
I don't believe that. For one thing, come Monday's practice, that just wasn't going to be allowed. So if they're showing it, they're showing it when they're not around me. And so we keep them, pretty much grounded and realizing that, we left the field Friday night. That game was over, and when we come back in Monday, we're coming back into work with the same way, whether we win or lose or whatnot. So I think definitely you get to come back in practice after a win. Is good, puts a little wind under your sail, but I don't think this team will think too highly of themselves because of that. I think they keep it in a pretty good perspective.
You know pretty much what Powell is going to do. They're a great running team. They don't pass the ball a lot. Any strategic changes in your game plan against the Panthers?
Well, the preparation for them actually has been 3 years in the works. They 3 years ago exposed on us our real defensive weaknesses, and from that point, we put a focus on defense. A lot to do because of them. And so they have not changed a lot. So you get to kind of measure yourself against them and their running attack year in and year out. And so this, being kind of a new crew of guys, we're hoping, again, that we can continue that trend of getting better against those power teams. I know that they're starting a new quarterback, a younger quarterback, and I think, that he's athletic enough that he might not be the passer, but we've got to make sure that when he does go to pass, we don't allow him to be a runner like we did last week against Green River, where we really lost contain on a young man that got some big yards just kind of off of the scramble. So we've got to, prepare for their run game, but at the same time be real lane conscious and fundamentally sound should they go to pass.
Any injuries to speak of on the team?
We're knock on wood, continue to be a healthy football team, and still trying to, develop a few younger kids that can maybe give us some spell and a little bit of depth. But we're sitting good in that regard as far as our team health.
Any lineup changes?
Nothing right now. Like I said, just being as healthy as we were last week. Going into it, just kind of working on the conditioning part. We had some game things last week that were kind of related to the heat, some of the cramping and that. So really worked, hard on a little bit more conditioning, hydration, those type things, so that, some of those guys, like I said, they don't get to the sideline much.
Lander Valley head football coach John Scott, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Okay, we'll see you after the game.